try to get a little bit more on the bat itself. There we go. Sometimes you can bounce it against the wall. It looks really good. That looks, we had it before a little bit. Yeah, that's good. You see the top of its head. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. And then dog looks good. Yeah, mainly is this one. Yeah. Owls are pretty well lit. This could use more light, especially that dark base. And the Falcon could use a little more. That's well lit back there. Okay, we're doing lighting, the last step of the setting up for the art of the hunt. Thank you so much for Amber Moore, the curator's help, as she goes up. And this is the last step. You light the work. That makes a dramatic appearance.
Yeah, so that lit all
I find the black pedestals striking, but they do require more light because it's absorbed a lot of light. That's nice. Okay, good. And this is a well-lit little installation over here, Bartram's Journey. A couple wall pieces. This is about my ancestor, William Bartram. I carved a map showing his route through Georgia. Never mind the blue labels. Those are just titles of my work. And that's when Bartram traveled through the South. And here's some of my family history with William Bartram. He's my great-great-great uncle. Those are my ancestors. There's a write-up about Bartram. And these are all things I've made. Kind of like Bartram, hunting for items in nature, just as the William John Bartram did for the King of England back in the 18th century. So check out how Amber's doing up here. Okay, lighting the dove, called Peace Altar. Oh, that looks much better. That's a very spiritual piece. We need peace in this world. Okay, lighting the pieces in the middle, that looks good. The owls look really good. We still got to get that sandhill crane in the back. I forgot the granite base to it, but, oh, excuse me. Okay, lighting the crane here. Watch the transformation. Yeah, there you go, get that base lit up, polishes. This is kind of a big piece, so it's hard to bounce the light, but it doesn't need a lot of light. Well, the detail's on the head of the piece. Check out that detail. This is part of my emerging series. On Instagram, I had 56 million views on one of my pieces.
Wow.
And so it shows the material it's carved from. The bird or animals escaping from the material that it's carved from. I think the fish needs something, and well, you got that pretty well lit. The dove, the tiger, an interpretive piece. I have more of my interpretive pieces in the other room. But yeah, the trout would probably need a piece. Let's see, the dragon is pretty good. Yeah, that's interpretive. Kestrel. Again, this is 30 years worth of work, so there's a lot of different styles and mediums that I've done over the years. Some of my latest pieces. This is my biggest piece called Family, Woolly Woodpeckers. With a swallowtail butterfly. Another emerging piece behind the sandhill crane is emerging bobwhite quail. And this show is in Moultrie, Georgia, at the Center for the Arts. These are some older style decoys. I still carve some decoys today, but that's how this art form started. Decorative bird carving from decoys, which is the only native, actually there's only 2 native art forms indigenous to the United States, and decoy carving is one of them. I think it looks good. People are going to be seeing the works more from the other direction, so I think it's good to have the light that way, not this way. Otherwise, it's in the eyes. Can't thank Amber Moore enough for doing this installation. She's the curator here, did a great job. You can watch my first video where I set everything up, and Amber was helping me. Basically, I would hold the wall piece. She would tell me the right height, and then we would nail directly in the wall. Of course, we got a little boo-boo in that wall, but we're going to fix that before the exhibition right here. That's good, Amber. Yeah, I think that looks good. Yeah, I even have a polar bear over there. Something a little bit different. Speaking of different, I've got a tiger here. And one of my new pieces I just refinished is my interpretive sculpture, Ready, Set, Go. That's these 3 swallows right here. Looks good, Amber. Yeah, I think we got it balanced nicely in the back. So we did groupings of pedestals. That has more of a formal presentation. And then on the wall we have a very informal presentation where I got a bat, I've got a quail, a mourning dove, and peace during the pandemic is this piece over to the right. That's well lit. I like that. Looks good, good shadow. I've got a piece carved from spalted maple. This hawk coming out of a piece of wood. And this show is called The Art of the Hunt. So I'm layering with different meanings because I have a lot of birds of prey. They're hunters, like this gyrfalcon. That is on a piece of carved marble base from Italy called Portoro marble. It's very rare. I was happy to get that piece, as well as a piece of Carrara marble, which Michelangelo carved David. And I'll show you that piece here in a minute. In fact, let me show you this side over here is my installation of 2-dimensional work. Well, there's a 3-dimensional relief of a fish there. And also my 3-dimensional, got a little light problem there, but that is a turkey carved feathers. That is a print of an owl sculpture that I carved in wood. And here's some 2D small pieces done with pen and ink and acrylics. This is watercolor. Actually, it's gouache. It's opaque watercolor. As this is too, also with pen and ink. These, by the way, have won awards. All these pieces, a lot of these pieces in the show are award-winning pieces and original and one of a kind. Before I get to the other room, check out my chipmunk, which I see every day in my backyard. I don't know if we have eastern chipmunks down here. Probably it's too far south.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I see them every day. They're so cute. Okay, so here's the other room. This has more natural light, and I put more contemporary pieces in here. So yeah, it's a little bit more challenging, the light, because of the natural light. But my centerpiece is Martha, the last passenger pigeon, which is extinct. So one of the reasons it went extinct because of overhunting, because it was hunted for the market. I have a golden eagle and a bald eagle bust carved in Colorado Yule marble in one piece. back here I have a little miniature green heron with an interpretive base. Kind of looks like a heron. The base itself is called Search. Again, this is called The Art of the Hunt. And up comes a giant snake. I decided to have a real informal view on this one where the base does not have a pedestal like the others on the display. And speaking of very different and contemporary, this piece is called Forest Spirits. If you look at it closely, there's lots of animals carved in it, but they're very abstract. I'll step back so you can see the whole thing. And you can see 2 reliefs in the back as well. With high reliefs, this is abstract birds in flight, carved in oak. And this is carved in ash. This is just an abstract landscape, skyscape, clouds and land. Beautiful grain of that ash wood. Ready to that carved interpretive subject matter. And Amber's lighting the dark stuff, which is good because it's starting to get a little dark out there. Well, maybe not. Oh, that one came out. Yeah, I liked how you had that wall backed up on this one with the, before bouncing the light against the wall. In the middle, I've got an indigo bunning on a Carrara marble base I was referring to before. And this is bronze. I started casting bronze maybe 20 years ago, and I've done some monuments, but I really love wood cast. I like mixing materials like stone and bronze, and the one behind it is bronze on West Indian mahogany carved wood. Yeah, it looked better in the natural light when it comes in the daytime.
Yeah.
So, but that's fine for these interpretive pieces because my okay, I got some pieces behind here. Yeah, that's nicely lit. Eagle bust, carved in walnut, and this is called In Our Hands. So the blue tapes will be taken off, and this is carved in bark. But there'll have to be play cards by each piece, so that you'll know what I have. Okay. Amber's doing more lighting, and I'm not helping at all here. I'm just doing this video here, but I'm almost done here. Just have to do the whole show. This is called Spiritual Reflection. Nature's very spiritual to me, and yes, I can see my reflection there. I have different animals and birds carved from that cherry and walnut wood. This is called The Chase. And that is carved in oak with a blue dye. And so there it is. That is the exhibition. Oh, I didn't show this piece here, Mother and Child. It looks better when it's lit, but it's backlit nicely, and when the windows come in, it really floods nicely with light. So I'll give you a full view of the whole show. Okay, this is just the venue gallery. There are actually couple other galleries, and they're going to be other artists. So come to the Art of the Hunt at the Colgate County Art Center. That's in Moultrie, Georgia. And thanks a lot for subscribing to my channel. Have a great day.